let's say we know the slope of the line, we're given that, and we know a point along that graph, then we can develop the equation of the line. Let's say that we have a slope, which is also known as the variable m, and that is 1/2. So we have a line, its slope is 1/2, and we have a point that's at x equals 2 and y equals 5. Now let's say, going back to our slope equation, where you have x1, y1, x2, y2, that this point represents the first point, x1, y1. So now we're going to use that slope equation, m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So what we're going to do now is substitute. We're going to substitute in the slope of 1/2 here. We're going to substitute in x1 of 2 and a y1 of 5. For x2, we are just going to put in its place the general variable x, and the same here for y. We're just going to put y, because what we are trying to do is develop a general equation of the line. So by substituting these, our equation now looks like 1/2 equals y minus 5 over x minus 2. And as we know from our algebraic rules, in order to get this x minus 2 term out of the denominator, we need to multiply both sides by x minus 2. So this gets multiplied by 1/2, and this gets multiplied here. So in doing so, we will cancel out these two terms. We still have, I'm going to pull this down, x minus 2 times 1/2 equals y minus 5. So we distribute that 1/2 to both of these terms. We have 1/2 x, 1/2 times x, minus 2 times 1/2. Well, the 2's cancel. You still have the negative. When those two cancel, you end up with 1. And then we still have y minus 5 on this side. When we're developing the equation of a line, we want to get y all by itself. So we do that by adding the inverse. In this case, add 5 to a negative 5, because you want to get that equal to 0 over here. And we have to do the same on the left side. And what we end up with there is 4. And then we carry the rest of these terms down. 1/2 x plus 4, that's a positive 4, and then y plus 0, which is just y. So I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to put the y on the left-hand side. Y equals 1/2 x plus 4. We have just developed the equation of the line, and this form is called the slope-intercept form. Why is it called that? Because we have the slope, which is 1/2. Remember, we started with 1/2. This equation, even though we multiplied by different terms, we still ended up with slope in front of the x term. This term is our y-intercept. So on the graph of our line, 4 is the y-intercept. The general term of the slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. M is the slope, B is the y-intercept.